All right, so this is Shin-Chan, pretty much a basic platformer. So we're going to start here in 3, 2, 1, go. So this is a very short game. It's 8 stages total, all of them very short, very quick. So, and each one is pretty unique. So we're going to get out of the house on this one. We're going to skip this first room. We're going to beat these cockroaches in this room to open this door up, and we already got our mask drop, which is perfect. We want that by the end of stage 3. There are also several other drops, but none of them nearly as useful. As well as these A tokens, which will come in handy at the end of the game. So we're going to beat these two, jump on this trampoline, jump on these two. Wow, we're getting a bunch of mask drops. Unfortunately, I can only pick up one. But we're gonna now move on to the first boss. Like I said, this game is very quick. So this is Maso. He is dressed as a cockroach and throws peppers at us. So we're gonna throw peppers back at him. He takes 2 peppers and 1 jump to beat. So we're gonna do that. Oh, he ran back up the wall. Pretty much all of the bosses are RNG in this game. So where they go and what they do is kind of their own prerogative. But that's the first level done. So now we are on to the second stage. In this one, we basically just run right until we get to a teleporter, but we're gonna take a fun slide because why not? Slides are awesome, right? So we jump up to the top of the slide. Whee! And we jump over these scary pits. They are really scary because I often fall in them. We're going to jump onto this platform, jump on this enemy, and teleport to the boss. Now this boss can randomly start in 4 places, although after that their pattern is pretty set. We just don't want to see them start in the bottom right. Perfect. So they're going to throw hammers at us, and we throw hammers back at them. It's a pretty common thing that you just throw whatever the boss throws at you back at them. To beat them faster than jumping on them. So 1 more hit and this boss will be done. And now we're on to the longest stage in the game. I mean, I say that, but it's still also pretty quick. We don't need a drop, so we're not really going to worry about that. But we're going to beat these 3 robots. And then our little dog is going to jump into this box, and we're going to follow him. And grab a key that he found. And then we're going to run outside and jump into a pipe, skipping all the enemies. And then... yeah, so we're running past all these enemies. Whoops. That doesn't usually happen. Then we get teleported back inside. We're going to pick up this chalk, and now we go fight the boss. So this boss has 2 phases. The first phase where they're in the chalkboard, and they shoot erasers at you, and we can just stand on the corner and we won't get hit by these erasers. Pretty handy little trick. And then after 4 erasers, we can drop down here, and hopefully they jump at us when they come out of the chalkboard. If not, we'll try and line it up so that we hit them, but we're going to transform. And he jukes me. He's juking me. Uh-oh. That's okay. I'm probably not going to beat him with the hit, so we're just going to jump on him a few times. So there we go. And that boss is done. Usually it'll only take 3 blasts of the action mask suit, which is obviously much quicker than jumping. So from the longest level now to the shortest level, we're going to run down this corridor, trying to pick up another mask from some of these enemies. Hopefully they play nice. Nothing yet. Nothing. If we don't get one, that's fine. It's just obviously much quicker to use the mask. Whoops. Alright, we're gonna fight these guys regular style. Just jumping on them. So, I don't know what the lore is behind this enemy, but they are the Underpants Dragons. And they are incredibly laggy, especially if the green one starts shooting bubbles. So we're gonna just try and mitigate that by jumping on the bubbles and jumping on them. But that's that. So now we're on to the first of 2 water levels, disguised as a space level. This has horrible physics. We have to mash the B button to stay afloat in the air. We have this dash mechanic, but afterwards we often get stunned and pulled straight down into the ground, which is very bad. So we have to mash a combination of buttons to unlock that stun in order for us to dash again. And now we're on to the boss. Like I said, this game is super short. It's a super fun game if anybody wants to try and pick it up for speedrunning. Recently, the world record was just beaten by 3 seconds. I used to hold it, but now Papaton does. Unfortunately, it looks like it's going to take perfect RNG to get another world record, but still, to get a pretty decent time, you don't need perfect RNG, and it's actually a really fun game. So I was hoping for a cockroach drop there. However, I didn't, and I ended up jumping on Penny. So unfortunately, that causes an extra phase where we fight her in this room. Usually we can skip that. Hopefully we get one here, though. We did. All right, we're going to hold on to that and miss completely. That's fine. Do that. One more hit over in this room. And there we go. Now we're going on to the second of the 2 water levels. Now this one is one of my favorite levels in the game, just because of the music here. It reminds me of something like Snowboard Kids or something like that. It's just really good. And it's a super nice water level. You just hold a direction, move that direction. So we just line ourselves up with these pipes and move. We shoot these enemies, shoot that one. Kind of line ourselves up there, have one more shot, and then we're going to go through another pipe. Alright, so I used to go up here. I go down now. I don't know why. It just feels faster in my mind, and therefore it is faster? I don't know. That's how that works, right? Yeah, exactly. So this boss, we're gonna just end up juggling them. There's no way to tell. Well, the only way to tell that you've hit them is the little boing sound. Kind of an annoying boss, really. 2 more hits, I think. Uh-oh. There we go. And now we're on to the final stage. So the tokens that I had talked about at the very beginning of the game, we have 6 of them now. It's very important we didn't get more than 10, otherwise we would have lost them all. But we're going to use this capsule machine to get exactly that, the mask. Now, in this next room, time is going to be coming up pretty quick. But, after 3 shots and Shin transforms back into himself, that's when time is going to be. But we're going to run to the end. We're going to transform early, skip a text box, jump at them to skip a phase, and then 1, 2, 3, and time. And that's Shin-Chan. I want to thank the RPG Valkyries for having this game on and putting on this marathon. Super awesome. Again, I'm Opie. You can find me at Opie or at twitch.tv/opticalopie. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for showing that run off, Opie. I think it's a game we don't get to see too often, and it's a short run, but it's a good one.
Yeah, it's super fun. So anybody that wants to run it, I'm available. I usually stream Tuesdays. If you want to come stop by, I can give you a crash course on how to run it. And yeah, if you have any questions about it, feel free.
Awesome. Thank you very much. We're going to be transitioning over here to our next run, which is going to be Ultima 7: The Black Gate by Scribbins. So we'll be right back soon. Thanks for having me as a host, everyone. It's been a great marathon so far, and it's going to keep going and be awesome. So take care. Have a good day.